Hello everyone, my name is Amrish Yadav. I welcome you all to Meta IAS. Today I am going to talk about the important headlines of the Hindu and how to basically why they are important, and you should pay attention to these headlines. You should learn about them. Basically, the first headline is delimitation. The southern states are protesting or demanding the fair delimitation. Delimitation is important because previously there are in 2012 and in 2024 there are two questions asked based on the basically very basic question from the delimitation. We'll talk about it later. So the second aspect is the judicial accountability because द- we एक दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट के ऑनरेबल जज के घर में 15 करोड़ कैश मिला. So basically it is related to the corruption in judiciary and how the judges are accumulating this much amount of money. So this amount this requires a proper scrutiny, and in accountability there is a issue of impeachment, like how the judges can be removed. And there is also one question asked in previous years, the impeachment of a Supreme Court judge and what majority was used, like which majority is required to remove the Supreme Court judge through the impeachment like process. It is not impeachment, exactly impeachment, however it is impeachment like process. Another aspect is the three language formula, national education policy, and rupee symbol in Tamil used by the Tamil government in its budget document. So Tamil Nadu government versus the central government, there is a issue, is a federalism issue, and the center state relations. So basically, the issues related to center state relation can come Sakaria Commission and all. Karnataka Assembly, 18 MLAs were suspended by the chair. So here the question arises: what are the powers available to the presiding authority? And we can also look for the parliament. Same scenario. Parliament role in budget making. So there was an editorial. The author was suggesting that there should be a parliament session for the pre-budget session, 6-7 dedicated days to discuss the aspects of the budget before presenting the budget. And second is the parliamentary budget office. You can also read about it. Indian News and Relations and Raisina Dialogue and the Indian Ocean Rim Association. You can read about this also. The Nagpur violence and the issues, the communal violence. So communal violence basically arising from the sentiments of the people. And the Chaba movies basically triggered the issue, and the issues related to Aurangzeb and Dara Sikhoida, which you can also read about him. Those people, NJAC, the debate resurfaced as it was struck by Honorable Supreme Court in 2015 because it was against the judicial independence, which is also the part of basic structure. Basic, so you can read about the basic structure doctrine of Case 1 and Bharti case, 1973. GM crops, which are very important. Biotechnology is very important for prelims and mains as well. So you should know about the EAC, GM mustard, BT cotton, first commercially cultivated genetically modified crop BT cotton. GM mustard is approval given by the GAC, but there is no commercial cultivation till now. Manipur violence. Manipur violence, you can read about the issue because it is persistently coming since last 6-7 months. So you can have some brief idea about it and why this is happening. Root Certification Authority gives the SSL certificate. Root Certification Authority gives the SSL certificate for the safety of the website on the browser. For Made in India browser, the government is planning to create a Made in India browser for the enhanced encryption. There was an article which is saying that PLIS is basically in danger, and it has disappointed because the target was to increase the manufacturing GDP to 25%. However, this has reduced to 15% to some 14%. rather than increasing the manufacturing GDP, the GDP of manufacturing has declined. So basically, it has disappointed this PLIS production link incentive scheme. However, the two sectors which are doing good is mobile manufacturing and the pharmaceutical. This is the $49 billion of mobile has been manufactured, and pharmaceuticals also India is doing good. Based on the current topic, the delimitation is again very important. So I will talk it in a little bit detail. So what is the delimitation? Is a redrawing of boundaries. Redrawing of the boundaries of the constituencies based on the one citizen, one vote, and one value. Now, because according to the Article 82, this is done after each census. Lok Sabha seats are adjusted according to the population. That's why the South Indian states are worried that their population is low and they will get less number of seats as compared to the North Indian state. This exercise has been done four times: 1952, 1963, 1973, and 2002, based on the previous census data. So in 1952, there was a Delimitation Commission Act which established the Delimitation Commission, Delimitation Commission of India, basically. In 2000, 42nd Constitutional Amendment 2001 fixed the froze the delimitation exercise till 2001, and 84th Constitutional Amendment further increased this days to 2026. However, in 87th Constitutional Amendment Act, the delimitation on the basis of 2001 census was allowed, but it does not change. So the recent delimitation commission established in 2002, which was redrawn the boundaries of the constituencies. However, number of seats does not change. Basically, so this was the scenario till now, and now in 2026, the delimitation commission should establish, and delimitation exercise should complete based on the previous census data. So previous census data is 2011, but it cannot be used because from then the huge increment in the population. So new census would also be conducted. 2021 में होना था, बट अभी तक नहीं हुआ वो. डिलिमिटेशन कमीशन के 3 मेंबर्स होते हैं. फर्स्ट इज चेयरमैन, जो कि रिटायर्ड और सर्विंग जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट होते हैं. सेकंड इज द चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर, और ही कैन ऑल्सो नॉमिनेट सम मेंबर ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ हिमसेल्फ. स्टेट इलेक्शन कमिश्नर, जहाँ पर डिलिमिटेशन की एक्सरसाइज होनी है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल तमिलनाडु के स्टेट इलेक्शन कमिश्नर विल बी इन्वॉल्व. Redrawing of boundaries will affect SC/STs and women in the state, women seats, SC/ST seats and women seats. Challenges क्या हैं कि there might be a political bias, federal tension, and delay in implementation. We talk about the regional disparity. So North Indian states are highly populated but contributing to the GDP less number. However, the South Indian states are less populated and contributing 35% to the GDP. So this is basically the overview of delimitation commission. If we talk about the possibility of number of seat increase, it would be very high for UP, almost 3 times based on the current ratio, and for Tamil Nadu it will be 2 times. So the Tamil Nadu and the other South Indian states who are performing on the population parameters will eventually be less, basically be punished. उनको पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल करने का पनिशमेंट ही मिलेगा बेसिकली. दैट्स वाई दे आर वरीड. अगर हम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन की बात करें, 2012 में जो क्वेश्चन था, बोला है डिलिमिटेशन कमीशन का ऑर्डर जो है कांट बी चैलेंज इन द कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ. ये बात एकदम सही है. डिलिमिटेशन कमीशन का ऑर्डर्स laid before the Lok Sabha State Legislature Assembly, then there cannot be after the leading laid before. मतलब बेसिकली अगर हमने स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली और लोकसभा में अगर ऑर्डर रख दिया तो फिर उसमें कोई मॉडिफिकेशन नहीं हो सकता. फाइनल होता है, ये फाइनल है, और यहाँ पे भी कोर्ट इंटरवीन नहीं कर सकता. And how many times is that been established? 4 times. These are the two prelims question, and there are also 2 mains questions which you can look at by going to our website, that is MetaIAS UPSC, metaias.com. So you can look at the website. This is our website. You can read about this on this article. So basically, this is the article. You can also read. It's a detailed article, and you can have a fair idea about the delimitation. Basically, the other foreign countries system also you can also learn. Okay. So, and one more thing I want to add is that we are trying to develop a system, and your support is very important in that. So please share, subscribe, comment whatever you think about it. We will try to improve and create more valuable content for you for your UPSC preparation. Thank you very much.